Hello Internet and welcome to yet another video. My name is Amir and on this video we are talking about the new Foo Fighters single, Shame Shame. Now full disclosure, I'm doing a new setup for this video. Every video I'm trying to improve the quality, whether it's the video quality or the audio quality. I have some videos where I'm using the Shure mic. I have some videos where I'm using my Zoom recorder. I have some videos that I'm filming on my iPhone. I have some videos that I'm filming on my Sony. I'm trying to see which one works for my setup, so bear with me as I do that. Thank you so much for watching. Shame Shame, the newest song from the Foo Fighters, the Dave Grohl-led outfit that I have been a fan of since their inception. My cousin, who was a huge Nirvana fan like me, called me up and said, "Hey man, have you heard of Dave Grohl's new band?" And for a split second, I'm like, who the hell is Dave Grohl? Mind you, I was a huge Nirvana fan. I was like, oh wait, no, the drummer from Nirvana. Yes, that Dave Grohl. Wait, he has a band? Is he playing drums? Oh, wait, no, he's singing? Oh, that's interesting. And so got introduced to Foo Fighters from there and heard This Is a Call and I'll Stick Around and Big Me, and kind of became a big fan of the band from there. I will say that there is nothing left to lose, and on my interest in the band kind of waned just a smidge. I still have been following the band, and I am a huge admirer of Dave Grohl's career. I really have a lot of respect for what that man has done and what the band has done. I love the documentary that they put out with the release of Wasting Light. I loved Sonic Highways, watched every single episode. So I enjoy what the Foo Fighters do, but I can't call myself like a super fan that loves every song that they put out, because I'm not. There are songs of theirs that I find okay, and then there are songs of theirs that I find absolutely freaking phenomenal. Shame Shame for me falls in the middle of that pact. It is the first time that I've heard a Foo Fighters song, or a song by Dave Grohl in general, that is based on a loop. And the live performance of the song, which is the first time I heard it, I didn't really notice it because it was a live performance. I didn't notice that Taylor Hawkins was playing the same beat over and over again. And it wasn't until I heard the actual recording where I'm like, oh, this is a loop. Like they recorded the drums and then they're just looping the drums, because it's literally two open hi-hat hits. Bum, bum, dun, 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 bum, bum. And those bums are open hi-hat hits. And it continues. There's no crash cymbals in the song. And so it's somewhere in the bridge or somewhere in the solo section, that phrase gets cut by a measure. So we have two measures in a row where it goes dun, 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 dun. And that's where I kind of noticed. I'm like, oh wow, this is a loop. Now, with that being said, it's difficult to write music to that because you have to keep it interesting while everything else is kind of doing the same thing. I like the main riff. I like the chord structure of it. And I like what Dave Grohl is doing with his vocals, definitely. And I like the juxtaposition of his vocals with the keyboard pizzicato strings. Dave Grohl, pizzicato strings. Dave Grohl, pizzicato strings. And then together, they go dun dun dun. Yeah, so I mean, I think the song is fine. I think it's lyrically it's an interesting song, and I like the whoa whoa chorus, the whoa whoa vocals of the chorus. I think that it's track 2 on their upcoming record, so it may be like a song that transitions beautifully from track 1 and goes into track 3 seamlessly. On its own, I think it's interesting. Like it's got like this dancey vibe that I'm not used to hearing from the Foo Fighters. And if you even watch their performance, they've got these 2 female backup vocalists on Saturday Night Live, and I'm like, what am I watching? This doesn't look like the Foo Fighters I'm used to. They then went ahead and played Times Like These later on, and that very much was a Foo Fighters performance, or a typical Foo Fighters performance. But Shame Shame is an interesting song. It's different, right? So 2020 again keeps bringing on the surprises, right? So new Foo Fighters music doesn't necessarily sound like Foo Fighters. But with that being said, I think it's a entertaining enough song. To be honest with you, it's been stuck in my head. I've only heard it like 2 times, and I can sing you the song, which is saying something. The memorable factor of it is there. It's big, and it definitely captures your attention. It sticks with you. I've read comments online that say that people have really dug the song. And for me, Foo Fighters has been and always will be color in the shape Foo Fighters. That is, to me, the quintessential peak of the mountain Foo Fighters at their very best, with songs like Monkey Wrench and Everlong and My Hero and February Stars and Hey Johnny Park, Enough Space, etc., etc. That to me is like Foo Fighters. And I know they've done a lot since then, and I have absolute respect for the career that they've had since then, going in all different types of directions, from doing the double album, which had the, you know, the rock record and the acoustic record, to band members kind of coming and going, to them now solidifying the 6-piece that they've become. Mind you, this band started out as a 4-piece, but is now a solid 6-piece band. And they continue to evolve, and I have to respect it. And I truly do respect that. Dave Grohl is a musician whom I genuinely look up to. He's one of my favorite musicians in rock music and in music in general. I admire his career, for everything that man has gone through and everything that he's done. And the first 2 Foo Fighter records really, to me, were like the backbone of my upbringing, for sure, especially in my adolescence. There's Nothing Left to Lose. It lost me a little bit because it wasn't as energetic as I would have liked it to be. And then they kind of peaked again really with Wasting Light. Wasting Light was the first record that they put out where I genuinely, front to back, was a really big fan of the record. And Concrete and Gold, to me, had good songs. There was a good mixture of stuff that was in there that I liked. And Sonic Highways, with the visual component of the documentary on HBO, was fantastic. I loved that. Shame Shame is a good song, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from the Foos very soon. That was my review of Shame Shame by the Foo Fighters. What did you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think of the Foo Fighters in general? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't yet, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Just an FYI, and I'm going to be releasing a separate video on this, but I am changing the branding of this channel just a smidge. If you can't tell, I do music, and so I want to share that with you guys a little bit. Plus there's another channel called Hello Internet, so I don't want to get things confused. So branding change coming very, very soon. I'll explain in a separate video, but thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Take care.